Let's begin with a breath. A deep breath. Because this is not just a story. It is a journey, across forests, across mountains, across lifetimes. This is the journey of Pulippani Siddhar. 1. A child born under the hills in a quiet village near the Pachaimalai Hills in Tamil Nadu. A child was born. The hills stood tall and ancient, like silent guardians watching him. The night of his birth was unusual. The sky glowed brighter. The wind moved slower. Animals in the forest suddenly went calm. When the child opened his eyes, he didn't cry. He simply looked around, as if he remembered this land, as if he had returned to a place he already knew. The midwives whispered, "This is not an ordinary child. His heart belongs to the hills." They were right. Very right. 2. The hills became his playground while other children ran through fields. He walked into the Pachaimalai forests. He would sit alone near streams, touching the water gently. He would place his ear on the ground, listening to something no one else could hear. Birds perched on his shoulders. Snakes slid past him peacefully. Even the thick silence of the forest felt like an old friend. His mother asked him one day, "Why do you go there so often?" He replied softly, "Amma. The forest calls me by name." Who taught him this? No one. He simply knew. 3. Destiny turns toward Palani one day. While wandering deeper into Pachaimalai, he suddenly saw a path he had never noticed. A path that seemed to glow. A path that felt familiar. He followed it. After hours of walking, he reached a clearing. And there, sitting in stillness, radiating a golden glow, was Bogar Siddhar. A master who lived between worlds. A mystic who meditated in Pulippani Hill temple caves. A sage whose presence could stop time. The boy froze. But inside, something opened. Bogar looked at him with calm eyes and said, "You've traveled far. I knew you would find me." The boy bowed. Not out of fear. Out of recognition. This was the meeting written across lifetimes. 4. The training on Palani Hills and Pachaimalai. Bogar took the boy with him to the sacred Palani Hills. The place where energy feels alive. The place where saints come to dissolve into silence. The place where Bogar himself prepared the idol of Lord Murugan. Here, in these mystical caves, the boy began his training. Bogar taught him how to watch the breath until it becomes soft as a whisper, feel prana moving like rivers inside the body, listen to thoughts without following them, meditate without the sense of time, see the world without using his eyes. The hills witnessed his growth. The caves absorbed his silence. The rocks remembered his footsteps. Bogar often said, "You are not learning, you are remembering." 5. The tiger encounter in Pachaimalai. His true name appears after years of training. Bogar said, "You are ready." They returned to the deep forests of Pachaimalai. A place untouched by fear. A place where only courage survives. At sunset, the forest suddenly grew still. Not a sound. Not a movement. Then, a tiger emerged. Massive. Majestic. Its eyes glowing like molten gold. The tiger stared at the boy. The boy stared back. No fear. No trembling. The tiger growled once. The earth trembled. The boy didn't move. The tiger circled him slowly, then lowered its head. A silent bow. Bogar smiled and said, "The tiger bows only to a fearless soul." From this moment, you are Pulippani Siddhar. The one who rides the tiger of the mind. This wasn't about riding an animal. It was about mastering the inner wildness, the inner jungle, the inner awe. 6. The sage who walked between worlds. Pulippani Siddhar traveled between Pachaimalai, Palani, and the dense Siddhar forests around Kali Hills. Wherever he walked, the earth felt lighter. Rivers flowed softer. Wounds healed faster. People felt calmer. He understood the language of animals. He found rare herbs hidden deep in the forest. He meditated in caves where light behaved differently. He healed people with a single touch or a single word. But the greatest miracle was his simplicity. He said, "Siddhis are not powers, they are responsibilities of a clear mind." He lived quietly, without a title, without followers, without a desire for fame. His only companion was silence. 7. His teachings, simple, deep, eternal. Pulippani Siddhar's wisdom didn't come from books. It came from experience. He taught, nature is your mirror. Look at it when you are confused. When you stop fighting your mind stops fighting you. Fear is a door. Open it. Awareness is the only real wealth. These are teachings anyone can use. Anywhere. Any day. 8. The final journey to his sacred cave. After many years, Pulippani Siddhar knew his time was near. He walked toward a sacred cave near the Pachaimalai forests. The same forest that birthed him. The same forest that protected him. The same forest that recognized his light. Animals followed him. Birds flew behind him. Even the wind softened in respect. He entered the cave. He sat down. He closed his eyes. His breath slowed. His heartbeat softened. His presence expanded. A golden light filled the cave. It stayed for hours. Then days. When people finally entered, they saw no body. Only a gentle fragrance. Only a quiet vibration. Only an energy that felt eternal. This was Jiva Samadhi. A state beyond death. A state where the soul merges with pure consciousness. Pulippani Siddhar didn't leave the world. He became the world. 9. His presence today, in places like Pachaimalai Hills, Palani Hill Temple, the forests between Pulippani and Eastern Ghats, ancient Siddhar caves, sacred herbal paths, his energy still lingers. People who meditate there feel a sudden calm. Some feel warmth in their spine. Some feel fearless for no reason. Some feel watched, not by danger, but by a presence that protects. His journey is proof that spirituality is not far away. It is one breath away. One moment of silence away. One honest look inside away. 10. Closing message. Pulippani Siddhar's life tells us, walk into your inner forest. Sit with your fears. Meet your inner tiger. And watch it bow. When silence becomes your companion, the whole universe becomes your guide. This is the path he walked. This is the path he left behind. And this is the path waiting inside each of us.